Hello everybody, today we are playing a game called Overlord Raising Hell, and before we start I'm going to quickly go over which options I have for the audio, display and game options. So for the audio I have decent sound, not too high so you can still hear my voice. Music is a little bit lower, and speech is pretty much max so that everybody can hear character's speech. My display is about brightness middle, and subtitles on. And on the game I've got mouse and keyboard. My mouse speed's about medium, as well as the zoom speed. I've got Y-axis off and vibration on, even though I don't think my mouse can vibrate. So we're gonna hit new game. I've played the legendary mode. It is very difficult, so we're not going to be playing that today, because we're going to cruise through the game. So we're going to play normal.
This one. It's him. Rub some acid in his eyes. That'll freshen him up. Master, evilness truly suits you. Let us go forth. There are nefarious deeds to be done. I feel the land quaking with fear already.
Alright, so in this game we're this big knight dude with an axe currently.
I am Null, Minion Master and devoted servant of darkness.
So Niall is the one with the light above the head. It's like a
The
glowing potato.
haziness will pass, and your muscles will become limber again. You have been asleep for a very long time.
These mushrooms are floating. Well, not anymore, they're not. Alright, the rocks are floating as well.
This cavern is the spawning pit, sire, where new minions are born and live. Now you are here, you can call forth minions from this minion gate. Ah, look at those keen little evil faces, ready to loot and pillage at your command. Let us continue. Follow me if you wish to study the finer points of combat and minion control. Of course, if you want to get straight to the smiting, then I shall meet you in the throne room upstairs. Your minions will follow you wherever you go, Master, unless you give them a task.
These are our minions. They are browns currently, and they can break stuff for us as well.
Being Overlord is more than just throwing a few fireballs and causing chaos. Proper evil takes skill and maybe, well, just a bit of mayhem. I think the Sleeping Beauty's a little rusty. Oh, our jester, sire. I really should have nailed him out for the crows long ago. Teach him to respect his overlord. Stop! You're tickling! You're tickling!
So the Overlord is
Good.
slow hitting.
Now hit him again.
You don't really want to stay at the front early game, as we do hit very
See?
slowly.
It's all coming back now. Evil is not something you just forget. Come on, you metal lump! You're giving evil a good... That's it! Now you've got him!
So shift lets us look at the guy much easier, and it also tells us his health when we're not hitting him. This dude's got a lot of health. I think one of my friends ended up killing him,
Princess! You move like a dead badger!
which is kind of
Shame you
sad.
don't smell as good. He's out of your reach, sire. Use your minions to shut his flapping mouth. Oi, Tubbs! They should call you the Overlord.
So our minions can be sent like this. This is the main way that you want to send them towards enemies, as it says in their name.
See them running about the place, trying to rip each other apart. Call your minions back, Master. All of them. Right, Mr. Overlord, show me some evil. If you need your minions to follow a complicated route, then you must sweep them through it.
So now the guy is up there, and as Niall said, we have to sweep them through it to make them go through a more complicated route.
Call that evil? Overlord? Overrated, more like. Don't let him get away, sire. Sweep your minions after him. Bet he'll whittle himself silly.
There's actually a little secret pathway back here, which actually also goes up there.
I hurt! I hurt!
How's getting gangbanged?
I think you're ready, Master. Accompany me to the throne room. Evil deeds won't do themselves. Feel free to beat him further if you wish.
So we can either just bash him for literally no reason, or just go to the actual game. I think going to the actual game is probably a good idea. I don't know why though.
Your throne room, sire. Alas, one cannot be a bastion of evil these days without wretched heroes lining up to prove themselves. That last lot were particularly bothersome, killing your predecessor like that. Still, you're here now, sire. Evil will always find a way. They also looted and destroyed much of the tower. But it's merely a setback for the forces of darkness, sire. You are our new Overlord. Rebuild your tower, punish those so-called heroes, and re-establish a dark domain. This is the tower portal, sire. Sadly, it's missing its power source, the tower heart. However, there's still a tiny bit of energy left. It's just enough to transport you to the last known location of the heart. When you're ready, sire, step through the gate. I shall meet you on the other side. You made it through the gate, sire. This tranquil wilderness, so rural and idyllic. Hideous, is it not? Try not to inhale it, my lord. You can summon your minions from these gates. They are ancient arcane links between your tower and this land. Currently, you can only summon browns. You must find the other lost minion tribes before you can summon them. Perhaps we may recover some of our looted tower objects in this lush, verdant abomination. Brown minions are your main fighters. They will happily die, so you don't have to. These fluffy creatures barely know they're alive, but you can still harvest life force from them. Remember, life force equals minions. Return to the gate to call more to your side.
So now we have to
build up your army, sire. Summon more minions at the gate.
Well, I've just been cut out by an NPC.
All they do is chew grass until something kills them. Stupid, pointless creatures.
Niall currently has lots of lines to say, too.
For the Overlord. Our way is blocked. But we have strength in numbers. Use all your minions on that pillar, and they will work together to move it.
Oh! Halflings took over my farm, tied me up in the sun to scare the birds. Now, those pumpkins are plotting against poor Bob. They want revenge for all the pies I made, and the soup, and the jelly, and the ice cream. I hear the pumpkins whispering at night, but I won't leave my farm to the halflings. Oh no, they're worse than the pumpkins. Please help get Bob's farm back. Oh. Your creatures ain't related to pumpkins, are they? Even the birds laugh at me. They're in league with the pumpkins. They're screaming. The pumpkins are screaming. They're scared. Get 'em! Get 'em!
That guy's like the worst farmer in the game. Jeez.
My farm! Oh, well, I'd rather have a wrecked farm than one smelling a halfling. These aren't your normal tea-sipping, cake-eating types either. Woohoo! That showed him! Oh, you'd better get going, Sonny. The path behind my house leads to the village of Spree. Oh, I bet there are more of them fat little demons about, so be careful.
Kill! Kill! Kill!
Okay. In this game you can choose corruption or peace, I guess, which is shown here, where I've got 3% because I killed that single guy. This is our average power, and it maxes at 400. And this is our gold, which we sadly have 0. And this is our max minion cap at the current time. So our minions can pick up gear, as we can see with that dude, the pumpkin hat, and the new hat that guy picked up. Can also carry us money and life force to get more minions.
Your minions can access areas that are too small for your evil magnificence. Oh, yeah. Minions will automatically equip any useful items they find. And often, any useless items too. But do not fear. Your weapons and armor are custom forged at the tower. We wouldn't dream of giving you any old steal-me-downs. No, no, no.
So now we get to kill some more guys. Except they don't fight back.
That rose from those dead halflings. That's evil energy. It gathers in all us evil creatures. The Tower Heart. The halflings must have used it to grow pumpkins. The little fools. They have no idea of the real power it contains. Clear those pumpkins and let's get it back to the tower.
So these big pumpkins are blocking up this big old chungus.
Your minions will carry it for you, Master. Being the Overlord means never having to lift anything heavy. Careful! Careful!
So as we can see, this needs 10 minions. But as I showed earlier, we only have a max cap of 5. So we have to figure out how to get 10. But first, we have to take this home.
Minions have found a shortcut.
By knocking off this shortcut that the minions apparently found when I found it first. I found a pathway.
Moldy! Keep up with the other minions. Giblet, I see you pretending to hold it with one claw. Hold your share, Gubbin, you useless sack of pus.
Well, what's that? And there's another bridge, which means we probably knock it over later.
It is back where it belongs. This is the heart of the tower, sire. It will play a vital role in helping re-establish your dark domain. It will allow you to visit the tower whenever you wish and provide access to all of the tower's resources. And look, it seems to have bestowed a little gift upon you, sire. You can now control 10 minions. Ha! and it seems to have retained one of its spells. The fireball spell. Robust fellow. Might have known he'd make it. I'll teach you how to use him when the need arises, but I urge you, sire, find more of our missing tower objects. A crane would be particularly handy. Then we could clear the debris around here, open up some rooms. Unfortunately, I am not the evil entity that I once was. I cannot take the feel of lush green grass under my feet and birdsong in my ears. In fact, I think I need to find a dark corner and something to pummel. I shall stay here. The heart will allow me to speak directly to you, sire, and see and hear what you do. Use the gate to return to the halfling domain.
So I think this is going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, consider subscribing and leaving a like. And if you guys want me to record any other
You should be off
games,
smiting things, master.
then tell me. I'm thinking of doing Subnautica. So we'll see. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.